Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.
Yo, good people, it's your homie HerbMan, busting you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Hey, look, go tell somebody your homie HerbMan is on. And if you're new to the program, welcome. Go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss what we're bringing to the world, all right? So today we're talking about A.S.A.P, all right? ASAP. Now, for a lot of us, we understand that vernacular to mean do something very quickly. I need it right now. I need it done right now. So that acronym, I definitely want us to kind of keep that in the back of our mind, ASAP. And basically what we're trying to talk about today is that anytime we're in an acidic situation. Now you say, well, when would I know that I'm in an acidic situation there, man? Well, basically, the allopathic community calls acidic situation diseases, okay? Diseases. So if you're dealing with any kind of issues, whether it be high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, arthritis, MS, fibromyalgia, endometriosis, fibroids, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We don't go off diseases, but we do go off of acidic and alkalinity, okay? Only two things that you have to really think about when you're in these situations, okay? So we're talking about being in an acidic situation where they've deemed you to have some type of disease. In this acidic situation, you're going to need something to help out ASAP, okay? And A.S.A.P is an acronym for algae. Okay, the A is for algae, the S is for seaweed. Okay, the other A is for and the P is for plants. Okay, so you need algae, seaweeds, and plants to really help alkalize the body. Okay, and these are things that you may not be able to find in your local grocery store. You may not be able to find them in any of these fast food restaurants. You may not be able to go to these places that you normally go to that's probably aided in the acidity to find these things. You're going to need to go to your local herbalist, or you're going to need to go to your health food stores or your farmers market in order to pick up these particular herbs, all right? But basically what you're going to need is algae, seaweeds, and plants. And these are going to give you all of the macro and micronutrition that you need. So you're not going to need to eat anything else. These are going to provide you with all of the plethora of vitamins and minerals that you're going to need. But at the same time, they're also going to provide you the alkalinity that's going to change the cell structure of what you're going through. Now, talking about cell structure, we need to understand that when we're in these acidic states, okay, then that means that our DNA, our cells, have also been tampered with. They've been transformed. They've been mutated, okay? And as long as we'll continue to produce mutated cells, let's say you're dealing with inflammation, as long as you'll continue to produce inflammatory cells, then you'll always be in inflammation. If you're dealing with MS, if you're dealing with arthritis, if you're dealing with diabetes, if you're dealing with all these different things, right? As long as you continue to produce these mutated cells, you will stay in that condition. So that's why you see the best of us talk about cell regeneration and intracellular cleansing and all of these different words that we use to get you to understand that it has to go to the cells in order for change to really happen within your condition, okay? In order for you to go from acidic to alkaline, we really have to get to the cellular structure, and that's into your interstitial fluids. That's into the plasma. That's going into the blood, okay? And so when you're taking algae, seaweeds, and plants that really can help out with this alkalinity, they get to the cellular structure of a thing. And this is cell food as well, right? Because the cells need calcium, potassium, magnesium, and all these different things that we call electrolytes. And so you need this saline type of structure to go into a saline structure. Your body and your fluids is made of a saline. It's not like water. Okay, so when you're looking to just drink alkaline water, that may not be able to do it. That won't do it fast enough or deep enough to get to changing your situation, okay? So you're gonna need to change out saline for saline, almost like a blood transfusion, okay? But we're gonna give it to you in plant. And salt water, seawater has the same consistency. It's not just water. Okay, so when we're using these algae, seaweeds, and these plant structures, we're using it in the mechanism of creating a saline-like structure that can go in and then do all of the regeneration, all of the cleansing, okay, that's need to be done. And when we're able to do this on this level, you guys, then we're able to change your situation. We're able to take you from acidity to alkalinity. And it doesn't matter about which disease that the allopathic community say you have. It's all about understanding what to do when you're too acidic. All you need to know is that when I do have a disease, when I am feeling imbalanced, that I may be or am acidic. And so I need to change the cellular structure. Otherwise, I will stay in this condition because I am producing these acidic cells, okay? I'm producing all of this acidity in my body, and I need to change the plasma. I need to change the fluids in the body, okay? So you got to think about it. If your body holding so much sodium, then you retain water. That water down the saline structure, okay? Sugar, if you're eating so much sugary foods and all that type of stuff, then that coagulates, that thickens the saline structure, okay? And then it's no longer in the consistency that it needs to be. And so the biggest thing is to make sure that we stay having the right consistency that the cells can live in, but the other stuff can't. Okay, and this is where you create this environment that's only conducive for positivity and no detriment to your health. Okay, so algae, seaweed, and plants are going to be very, very conducive to you getting to those things as soon as possible. ASAP. To change your situation, you have to go to these algae, seaweed, and plant-like structures ASAP. Okay, as fast as you can to get it. You know, when Dr. A.S.A.P went down to Mexico, one of the things that the Mexican healers do is they give you salt water, squeeze a little lime in it, and then boom, you drink it. And this water comes from the sea. Okay, so it's no different than when he created his sea moss blend. All right, that same theory, that same understanding of having something that is in our grasp that we can take in our bodies that is still kind of like the saline structure of the body, but also can go in and feed the cells and produce more healthier cells, and then that can combat the damaged cells that is in our bodies, you guys. So this is very important to know and very important to understand, especially if you are an aspiring herbalist, you're an aspiring healer, or if you're just somebody that is feeding your family, you're a mom, you're a dad, and you're somebody who really wants to know how to go about helping your family get better when they're in these cold and flu and viruses, funguses, and all these different things that are in our environment these days, then this is the information that you need to know. You need to run to algae, seaweed, and plant-like structures ASAP when you feel that you're in an acidic situation. And then you need to also couple that with fruits, and these are going to be your berries first, and then your melons, okay? And then all of the other citrus fruits can come later on. Why I say citrus fruit later on? Because a lot of them may have a little bit of acidity to them, and you don't want to add that into an acidic environment. So you want to go to that thing which is more alkaline and more hydrating, okay? And this is going to be the juice of the berries and the juice of the melons. And also that is not just water, okay? That has the same solution that the seawater got, right? And so you want to keep all of these saline type of things coming in the body that's highly nutritional, highly healing, and highly hydrating, okay? And so you get those 3 H's when you're dealing with A.S.A.P or when you're dealing with fruits and berries and stuff like that, right? So you get this high dependency of being able to hydrate you, heal you, and also be able to give you all of the nutrition that you possibly need. All right, I didn't want to make this video long, but I definitely wanted to make it strong. Please go to a nearby herbalist near you or a farmer's market near you. Pick up algae, pick up seaweed, and pick up some plants that are really going to give you the nutrition. So if you're thinking about algae, you're thinking about chlorella, you're thinking about spirulina, you're thinking about kelp. If you're thinking about seaweeds, you're thinking about dulse, you're thinking about Irish moss, you're thinking about bladderwrack. If you're thinking about plants in this particular avenue, you're going to be thinking about alfalfa, thinking about horsetail, thinking about burdock. These are all of the highly nutritional foods that can change your situation. Also, you can dib and dab in moringa as well. Okay. So again, man, I love you guys. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody to go tell somebody about your homie HerbMan. We're doing big things in the community. I love you. Love HerbMan.
Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the Airman Show.